Hi everyone, today we'll be diving into the major changes, massive changes coming into the UK immigration system this year. If you've been following the news, you would know that the rules around indefinite leave to remain or ILR and British citizenship are set to have a dramatic overhaul, and this update will affect millions and millions of people. So if you're yet to subscribe, now is the time. Click that subscribe button and stay updated. Let's start with the ILR. Under the new proposals, the qualifying period before you can even apply for a permanent settlement is set to double from the normal 5 years to full 10 years. The government argues that the extension ensures that only those who truly contributed to the UK economy would gain long-term permanency. In fact, it suggests that the change will see that 1.4 million people lose their eligibility over the next 5 years. It's a clear sign that the focus is shifting towards securing a tighter, controlled migration system. But that's not even all. Once you finally secure ILR, the pathway to British citizenship isn't any shorter. The waiting period to apply for citizenship is now being increased from just 12 months to 5 years. You heard me right, 5 years. This means that overall, a migrant will have to reside in the country for at least 15 years to become fully eligible for citizenship. The government insists that citizenship should be a privilege earned through long-term commitment and tangible contribution to society rather than an automatic entitlement. So if you're yet to subscribe at this point, click that subscribe button right now. These changes. There are also sweeping changes for those who have entered the UK irregular. They call them irregular or dangerous routes. The new Home Office guidance, effective from the 10th of February, states that anyone who has entered illegally or made a dangerous journey, which include like arriving by boat or being concealed in a vehicle, will normally be refused citizenship application regardless of how long they have stayed in the country, whether it's above the 15 years or not. This policy is expected to impact around 71,000 refugees in the UK. And critics are like, this is a breach of international law, particularly the UN laws. But it also undermines decades of successful integration of these communities, people who have built their lives in the UK, people who already made the UK their home. So in addition to all of these headline changes, the government is introducing more robust, more strict sponsor compliance. That is, if you are to be sponsored, and there would be fee rises as well. So expect higher costs for electronic travel authorization, certificates of sponsorship, naturalization application, or whatnot. The fees are going to rise. The aim is basically like twofold: to help fund increasing digital immigration system and reduce net migration by ensuring that only those who are genuine net contributors and who follow all the rules remain in the country. The digital transformation of immigration system is like the key focus now for the UK government. With the rollout of all of these changes, electronic systems such as automated conversion of pre-settled status to settled status, and move away from the traditional biometrics to resident permits, the process is set to like become more streamlined, stricter, like a stricter enforcement generally. Politically, these changes have sparked fierce debates here and there, while the Conservative government stands firm on these measures, I would say, as a way to secure the borders and encourage integration through long-term commitments, while critics are not having it. And the refugee organization and some other oppositing voices have warned that these policies will create like a hostile environment in the UK and are penalizing those who have already built their lives here. There are also concerns here and there that these tough measures might be used to, it's like being used to deflect blame for the mistakes that have been made. So what does this all mean for you? So whether you are a migrant planning your future in the UK, or an employer looking to sponsor skilled workers, or simply a citizen that's just keen to understand these changes, it is vital you stay informed. This is why I say click that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell, because these policies, including the extended waiting periods for ILR and citizenship, alongside the harsher treatment of irregular entrants, signal its firm tightening of the UK's immigration system. So now is the time to stay informed. Click the subscribe button below, turn on your notification bell, and I would like to hear from you. Drop your comments. Let me know your thoughts or your questions, because I would really love to hear from you. And watch this playlist next.